you can understand, okay, this is probably throwing this error because it's likely linked to XYZ. But the caveat to that, that's going to come with experience and time. And right now, you got to give yourself time. So just, don't worry about that part right now. You're putting in the work right now, which I love and I admire about you, man.
Thank you.
I wish that I was that young getting into the tech space. I wasted a lot of years doing other things, but we won't talk about that. All right, next question, man. Oh yeah, how much money do you make?
Can't answer that.
All right, good. I didn't expect you to answer that. So we know you're doing well financially because, for those who don't know what Splunk engineers or whatever cybersecurity engineers make, we make pretty good money. You're 22, you're making good money. Let's say, six figures made, whatever it is. Let's just say that. How do you manage finances making, good amount of money? You're young. And I'm married, but have some of these young women possibly coming at you. Like, how do you manage that?
Manage is a strong word. I don't think I have managed it, but I think that it's a big jump.
Okay,
big jump from where I was before. Growing up in Gambia, didn't have too much, and then graduating high school, working at Chick-fil-A. I think I made $16 an hour somewhere in there in Maryland.
Big jump.
Yeah. So right after that, that's what started in April, May, June, July, September, 5 months.
Yeah.
That big jump.
Yeah.
There was no preparation for that.
Yeah, no
it's
ramp-up
just,
time.
hey, here you go.
Yeah.
This is your new job. This is what you get paid. This is what you do.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning that.
Yeah.
But I think one of the biggest helps is the fact that it's a remote job. Being in the house a lot of the time helps that spending. Trying to learn urges. Hey, don't go here. Don't do this. You don't need this. Don't get it. You never had it before. You don't need to go get it right now, kind of thing. So there's no real method currently, but I think it's just understanding that I don't want to lose this.
Yeah. Yep.
So keeping myself in a place that I don't lose this ever again to make sure that, for whatever I want to get, I can get it.
Yep.
But, make sure that it's that forever.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think when it comes to like mentorship too, like, do you have anyone that you go to for like mentorship?
You've been my closest. Yeah, you know exactly what it is. I mean, outside of you, there's not really much in that space as well. If I look at my friend group and that kind of thing, I think it's very specific to a set of people.
Yep.
And that also affects how I talk to others outside of work. So I think that also impacts who could be a mentor for me, because now that I'm doing tech, it feels like the shift to how I look at problems has, diverged. So I only interact with people who are now kind of similar. It's a lot harder to talk about something when you're used to analyzing a problem this way and that kind of thing. So
yeah, that's a good point. So I'm going to touch on one part of what you talked about and then another piece. So the first one is, I do help you like in regards to the finances piece, but I brought that up just to say that for any of you who are young engineers out there, get somebody in your life that is older that can help you manage your finances. You don't want to make a ton of mistakes, losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then you're 10 years later, you're like, oh, I wish I did this with my money, Sonny, back in the day. You don't want to be that guy. Please, like, get somebody to help you manage your finances now, and just be smart with your monies. The next piece also, it's escaping me.
talking about how I talk to other people.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yep. So when it comes to younger, like friend circle, so making, and this is no slight on Chick-fil-A workers. Please do not take this. Making Chick-fil-A money versus making engineer money. Like, does your friend circle change? And if it doesn't, how is it like from a conversation standpoint, talking to somebody that, you're now making 5 or 6 times more than they're making, and they're where they're at. Like, The reason I ask is I was never in that space. Like all my friends are older, and most of them are doing fairly well. But from a younger perspective, like, can you talk a little bit about that?